We have said it before and will say it again. There's no shortage of mouth-watering food in Malaysia, especially in Ipoh, which is one of the largest cities in the country.
Nice and juicy, really refreshing, crunchy. Fried chicken already has so much flavor. You can even see that the spices have penetrated into the meat.
Join us as we uncover what this colorful and vibrant city has to offer.
This one's really good. It's really good. Definitely, this is the one that dates back to 1937. They say it might be the oldest one.
P.S. Don't forget to grab some snack. You might get hungry.
In Ipoh, we must get white coffee, and the best place to get it is where it's originated from. Suan, Yoon, Loong. I really don't know how to say it. It's still early in the morning, haven't had anything yet, so that's it. Apparently this is the place where Ipoh white coffee originated from. I'm so excited to have it. We also got it with kaya toast, but our kaya toast is not here yet. So for now, we're getting coffee. Oh. We get the iced and hot. Ooh, here's a toast.
Coffee cheers. If you're in Ipoh, you've got to have Ipoh white coffee. So they call it white coffee. The beans are actually roasted in margarine. Clearly it's not white. Oh, if you look at it in the light, it could have a little bit of that. But I ordered it hot. Jumi has the ice. Ooh, a nice strong flavor here. A little bit of the milk, but I like how it's more strong than milky. Slightly sweet, but really good. The traditional mug and saucer they put it in. It's really good. Definitely, this is the one that dates back to 1937. They say it might be the oldest one. Definitely wanted to come here first to try it. First taste of Ipoh white coffee. Definitely an iconic drink here. We also got our roti telur, the bread with these beautiful half-boiled eggs and butter. Perfect way to start your day. White coffee, eggs with toast, and kaya toast. Classic.
Here at Chuan Fatt place, it's very old school.
About this spot is that Ipoh in general is very popular for dry curry meat. So that's what we got. We got it with actually two different types of noodles. We got it with the Koitiau, the flat rice noodle. We also got with the yellow meat. And what we really like about this place, you can also order fried meats on the side. So they have chicken wing and they also have pork, fried pork. They give you this bowl of curry to go with it. So not only do you have the curry and the curry meat, you also have this dipping sauce on the side. First try the curry meat, mix it up. It has the sweet soy sauce and the curry paste. Also has some tauge. You know, if you're in Ipoh, what's a place in Ipoh without tauge, right? You gotta have as much tauge as possible. Got a nice spicy kick to that curry. Balances out well with the dark soy sauce too. I'm gonna go in for some of this fried chicken. The fried chicken wings here are all chopped up. The auntie's hacking it up on the wooden block with a big meat cleaver. Try it by itself first. Nice flavor on its own, but you know it's gonna be taken to the next level with this curry, so let's give it a shot. Curry's so good. A piece of this fried pork as well. Fried pork's still juicy, has a little bit of that five spice flavor to it. It's got that nice crispy coating on the outside, but gotta go with that curry. I love the pairing of the fried meat with the curry. This is the kind of curry that I just love. It's rich, it's got a nice amount of that coconut milk in there, but it's got that nice cumin flavor that I love so much. It's very rich curry. I could just drink this curry by itself.
So I got mine with Koitiau noodles, and of course there's tauge here. Wow, that looks really good. A crispy pork, curry sauce, and the richness and creaminess of the noodle. Oh, it's perfect in my mouth. Finally here, the infamous Nasi, Ganja. Everyone keep telling us that whenever you get to Ipoh, you gotta try this. It's really good. It's Ganja for a reason. So finally here. This is our third attempt. First time they ran out of food. The second time there was an extreme kilometer-long line. Now it's just a few miles. So we're getting 3 of course because we're starving. Greg is about to tell you everything we got.
So the Nasi Ganja is one of the most iconic dishes here in Ipoh. And what is Nasi Ganja? I mean, it translates to Nasi's rice, Ganja's wheat. Why do they say that? Because it's supposed to be very addictive, and we'll be the judge of that. But what the Nasi Ganja is Nasi Kandar. Nasi Kandar is a really popular dish from Penang, a couple hours north of here. And what we have here is the Ayam Meta, red fried chicken. We also have this really interesting looking sambal here. It's orange. I've never seen a sambal this color before. See a potato here, there's telur masin, the salted egg. We have the lady finger, aka okra, and we have sliced cucumber over the rice. He asked if we want spicy, of course we said yes. So it looks like they have like a red gravy and more of like a brownish, yellowish kind of gravy here too. And this stall is actually located in a Kopitiam. It's called Yong Suan, so it's right here in Ipoh. And this place is bumping all the time. Come here early, we can't stress it enough. But without further ado, let's get in here. I'm gonna try the chicken first. The Ayam Meta. Fried chicken already has so much flavor. You can even see that the spices have penetrated into the meat. So the outside, it's not too crispy. It's got a little crisp on the outside. But the meat is just so juicy. It's spicy. It's got a lot of flavor on its own. That's before we even mix it in with all sambal and the gravy. Oh, wow, the Ayam Meta is delicious. You can already smell this chutney. Smells incredible. I already smell some mint. Let's give it a try by itself. Wow. That's coconut and mint. Oh my God. This might be the ganja part. I could eat a lot of this. Further ado, gonna mix it all up. Got it all mixed together. It's going for the mega bite. Same. The flavor explosion from all the curries on here. Then you add in that already flavorful fried chicken. You get that nice minty coconut sambal to really cut through a little bit, cut through some of that richness. There's a nice refreshing flavor. You add some of that salted egg for a little saltiness in there. It's an incredible dish. I can see why. And just like Ganja, if you have too much of it, I can imagine I can just go to sleep right afterwards.
To cool us off, we're at Deen City Corner for Cendol. It's a family-owned business, and he is the second generation doing it. His dad started it, and now he's taking the business. This cendol is calling my name. Every time we pass by here, especially on the weekend, there's always a long line. So today is Tuesday.
This is actually the fourth time I've been here. I've been strolling around a lot. I can't resist it. We're just down the street. Like Jimmy said, this cendol is incredible. What makes it really special is the sugar syrup. It has gul, malacca, and 22 other ingredients. There's 23 ingredients in this syrup, which is incredible. So he has that. What we got here is called the PJK. It has all the ingredients: the pulut, the sticky rice, the jagung, the corn, and the kacang, the red bean. So it's all together. That's the way you got to do it here. Go hard or go home. The ice is chopped up finely. It's got a beautiful combination of the santan and the brown sugar. I can't talk anymore. I just got to take a bite. Sugar syrup is just incredible. You can taste just the quality of it. It's got a nice caramelized taste. It melts just beautifully with the santan, with the coconut milk. Like, it's really a match, a perfect match, these two. It gets that really nice tan color. It's a nice blend of ingredients here. So you have your green cendol noodles made with the pandan, nice and soft, very slight chew. And you got, what I love here is the sticky rice. This has been soaking in this combination. I'm just gonna take a big bite of it. First time ever trying sticky rice and cendol was from here, and I think I'm hooked. I think anytime it's gonna be on a menu, I have to get it now. It's just so good. And you have this big clump of the jagung, the corn. Very creamy. I like it has a slight bit of saltiness in here too. So it's a sweet, salty combination, but even with the sweetness, it's not too sweet. That's why you can eat a few bowls of this without feeling so heavy. And this is a legendary stall right here. It's been in business for 25 years, and let's hope it's going to be in business for hundreds more years. That's how good it is. Very special place. Can't stress enough, not only is this cendol delicious, it's really some of the best I've had, but the family here is really friendly. Some of the nicest people you're going to meet. You come for the cendol, you stay for the hospitality. It's really special. And we even spoke to the owner. He said that people have asked him, oh, why don't you have other varieties? Like, no, we want to stick to the classics. And you can tell, like, he's going home right now with fresh pandan leaves to make the cendol noodles for tomorrow. They stick to just doing what they know really well and just doing it successfully, just doing it just this way. The quality, it shows. This is my 6th bowl of cendol here in a week. And I can eat another 10 bowls of this in a week. That's how good it is.
We are at Ayam Tauge, Cowan Street. Wow, look at these spread right here. We got liver, we got chicken, the noodles, chicken feet, and Ipoh's most famous Tauge. Can't wait to eat it. We had a first bite of it by us at the very famous Loong Tauge Ayam.
This spot, Cowan Street, is notorious. So they're known as one of the best Tauge Ayam. So Tauge is bean sprouts and chicken Ayam in all of Ipoh. And why so notorious? It's not even a guarantee that they'll be open when you show up. We're very fortunate to be here right now. The signature dish here at Ipoh is the Tauge Ayam, the bean sprout chicken. The reason why the bean sprouts are so well known here is that it's mostly because of the mineral content in the water. There's something with the water here that makes these bean sprouts so nice and juicy. And like Jumi said, we went to Loong last night for the first time to get a baseline. Now we're gonna try this out. I'm gonna go in and try this chicken first. It's very silky, soft. Take a bite. Chicken is just so perfectly silky, soft, smooth. Really nice. So this is very similar to like Hainanese chicken. Similar preparation of cooking. They boil it, then they throw it in cold water to lock in the juices. Wow. Now I'm gonna go for these lovely bean sprouts. So nice and juicy, really refreshing, crunchy, and they're in that same kind of soy sauce. There's also a little bit of white pepper in here too, gives it a slight kick. Really nice. This whole package could definitely see why this is known as one of the best Ayam Tauge here in Ipoh. That chicken alone, so perfectly cooked. This is definitely more of like a simpler dish as far as flavor-wise. It's not aggressive flavors, but I really appreciate that because the quality of the chicken, the quality of the bean sprouts, you have just a little bit of that flavor from the soy sauce, nice textures. You could tell there's a lot of delicate work that goes into preparing the chicken the way it is, because this is some of the best silky chicken I've ever had. And it goes up right up there with like the chicken rice we had in Singapore. It's really, really nice, silky, tasty, not gamey at all, not tough. It's so smooth and tender.
Made it to our Young Tofu.
Yeah, this spot is really interesting. So it's actually called Big Tree Foot. That's what it translates to in English, and that's for a reason. We're actually at the foot of some big trees in here. It's really cool. It feels like we're in the middle of the wilderness, in the middle of the city. We're actually 10 minutes outside or so of the city center, and this place specialized in Young Tofu. So Young Tofu is all these different fried, either tofu, vegetables, other fritters stuffed with fish paste. So we got a nice mix here. They have them all laid out there. They're frying them up fresh all day long. This is more of a lunchtime spot, and very busy. So we picked out a bunch. We got some green beans with fish paste, okra, pepper. There's a young tofu sheet, like really crispy. A bunch of other random things you're not even sure what they are. One looks like a wonton. One's like another tofu puff. We just got a mix here. Now I'm gonna try out some of the young tofu. Try out this eggplant. Mmm. The eggplant's a really good young tofu. You know it's fried, the outside's not crispy. You can tell it's still a soft skin of the eggplant. And you have inside, it's actually the layer of the fish paste. Really nice. That reminds me of a little bit of kettle pork liqueur in Terengganu, like the fish sausage. It has a similar taste. Chili pepper with this big chunk. This actually also looks like we had in Terengganu. The nasi kebab with a solok lada. The pepper with the fish inside. This one does not look like it has coconut in it. It just looks like a classic fish paste. It goes really well with the spicy pepper. Let's try this really crispy one here. Whoa. This one's really good. It has kind of a porky taste to it. I'm not sure if there's any pork in here that was made with it, but really crispy. If you saw our Malaysia food in New York City video, we'll put a card up here for that. We actually had young Sao Fu with curry mee. It's kind of interesting how we brought it all together here in Ipoh. So we got this bowl of curry meat, so I'm really curious about it. Oh, it smells so good. Got a little bit of a kick to it. Definitely more heavy on the santan, the coconut milk, but it's still quite rich with the curry flavor. Never recommend getting the curry meat with the young tofu. Yeah, it brings us all back to our New York experience when we first had this combination together. We're having it right here in Ipoh. It's good stuff.